What's up everyone, and welcome to today's flight. We are here at Kennedy on this amazing clear day, and we are looking to head over to Louisville, Kentucky, specifically Louisville Muhammad Ali International. Is where we're going today from here, Kennedy, New York. So my home base, Kennedy Airport, is where I usually take most of my flights out of. So yeah, we're sitting here getting ready to go. I got the fly-by-wire skin today because I do fly for Pacific Airways, but they do not have any liberties yet for Pacific Airways for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. So as soon as they get those done, I'm gonna hop onto those and make sure to download them. But I do not mind rocking this amazing fly-by-wire Liberty, because man, this aircraft is incredible. If you guys look, I have a I don't have it up here, but 60% of my flights are now with this A32NX. It is just so wonderful to fly. It's very difficult to fly anything else now with this aircraft. It really is. Now at least until some more payware comes out on those other aircraft. So either way, let's hop in, guys. Let's get ready to go here. Let's go ahead and connect our jetway. We're using Pushback Express today, so no need to turn on the batteries to get the ATC from Microsoft Flight to connect our jetway. Just simply hit this. Can I bring this over? Yep. Here we go. Just hit this little beautiful thing right here, connects the jetway, and we are good to go. You got the fuel, luggage, all kinds of stuff on here, the pushback as well. I can do a video on this later if you guys like, but again, it's pretty dope, pretty amazing. It is sweet. It is real sweet. Cool. Let's hop into our flight deck here, guys, and let's get ready to rock and roll. So first things first, let's go over to our overhead panel, turn on our external power. We're gonna go ahead and get our batteries connected here. Head on down, start up our APU switches. Here we go, and nav lights can come on. Crew oxygen is good. ADIRS 1, 2, and 3 set. Down here we can turn on our no smoking sign. Arm our emergency exits. Come to the top. This is all looking good, no problems there. And go ahead and turn on our fuel pumps. All right, usually after I take care of the overhead panel, I come up here into the outside view and start loading our Pack X. Let's get our passengers in here. So Pack X, let's load up our flight. Here we go. We're flying with Pacific Airways today, so we're going to throw this on right here. Pacific Airways, virtual airline that I fly for. Kennedy to Louisville, excellent flight. Pacific Airways 6428, altitude 36,000 feet. Seems a little high for this flight, but that's okay. 2 hours flight or so. We should be getting out of here in 30 minutes or less very easily. A320, 170 passengers on board. Perfect. Let's load that up. Definitely let's give some, I don't think we serve meals, but oh well, we'll leave that on, and we'll turn on some Wi-Fi for our guests on this flight. I don't hear our guests. Maybe because it's not sending to the right audio. There it is. It should come up next time they start sending some new sounds. We're not going to hear the old sounds that are playing right now. That's all right. Let's hop in, guys, and continue with our flight arrangements here. Let's go over to the overhead panel. First thing we're going to do is let's go into our ATSU. AOC, we're going to hop over to, let's request our information. We are connected on Vatsim, but there's no controllers at the moment. Oh, hold on a second. Skip the first step that you should do when you come in here is download your flight plan. So let's download our flight plan. Here it is. Kennedy to Louisville Muhammad Ali International. Line on reference. Confirm. And now we can go ahead over to our MCDU menu, ATSU, and here let's go ahead and load up our fuel, request our weather. Let's see what the weather looks like in New York. While that is being processed, let's go over to our load up our fuel, weight and balance, and then let's load up our payload. We'll load that up as well.
Mira, airplane? Los trajes de calzo, yo soy fresca.
Yeah. Airplane.
Oh, Dios mío.
Airplane? Yeah.
Pues tú te mudaste total. ¿Y allí trabajas?
Sí.
Oh, yo trabajo aquí, güey.
Airplane, papi? Yeah. Airplane.
Pero ¿por qué te mantienes siempre oscuro? Es más fácil. Ya te están haciendo la cueva.
Alright guys, I am back. My son came over with his grandmother and took a little break there. Alright guys, yeah, let's get to it. Here we are. Payload is loaded, all that is taken care of. Excellent. Let's go ahead and hop into where we left off. Passengers ready to go? No, they're still boarding. Okay, very good. Let's look at our flight plan. Flight plan at the moment, we are departing Kennedy. Man, is that it? Is that our complete flight plan? Let's go out here and just double check that real quick. I want to make sure that is correct. So for our flight plan, we have Kennedy 5 departure. Let's see here. No, it doesn't seem right. No, that's definitely not right. Let's go back and check this again. So here we are. Flight plan is impossible. That's what it is. I have a completely different route here. Nope, that's not it. All right, let's see if I can. I'm gonna try and reset this. So if we change something here, KJFK, let's say /KJFK, and we just throw that on here. it might ask us to request again. Yeah, here we go. Let's request that again. All right, let's take the flight plan. Ah, that's a little better. Not sure why it loaded it weird like that, but here it is. That is the correct flight plan. All this looks good. Perks, HVQ. Yeah, this is it. HVQ. I'm assuming HVQ starts our arrival. Let's just confirm. I'm gonna pull up our charts here and make sure that is the case. HVQ should be one of our transition points. Just checking here our Navigraph. Transition point. Let's see here. Yaki. Okay, HVQ, Yaki. All right, perfect. Yeah, this is good. All right, looks good. All right, perfect. Flight plan's looking good, guys. Let's go ahead and just checking on Navigraph, make sure there's no funky stuff happening here. But this looks very, very good. Our arrival is going to be the Maud. Well, let's get the weather first. Actually, see if we could plan ahead and what runway we might be using on the way in. That can help us a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and look at our company message. MEDAR. Here we go. Kennedy. Kennedy runway 26, so runway 22. Runway 22 is what we're going to use today, since 26 at 7, and our arrival is 07 at 8, so not bad. Let's take a look at their runway, see which one will make the most sense for our arrival. So our flight plan here, our arrival into 07, so 7, which is the best runway, might be 35. Runway 35 might be it. So no, we'll do that up in the air. We'll check it out. We'll look at it closer to make sure. Departure runway 22 left or 22 right. Let's check here on our airport charts for Kennedy. And as we look for Kennedy, see which one is the best route to take. Okay, here we are, Kennedy. There we go, Kennedy Airport. Yeah, we are going 22 right. 22 right. All right, so 22 right is our departure airport. We are doing the Kennedy 5 departure. Looking good. Insert. That is set. All right, guys, pretty good here. Let's take care of 122.8, our departure frequency. Lights are good over here as well. We can go ahead and lock our doors now. 2200, we do not have departure or any controllers on Vatsim. So 2200, we'll turn these on. Very good. Let's work on some lights as our passengers board up. Let's make these lights a little bit brighter here on our E-cams as well. In the middle here, our altimeter, we can light this up also. We got some lights down here for our front panel and down here as well, so that all looks very good. It's very bright outside, so you need these screens a little bit brighter to be able to see what's going on and see a little more clear what's happening. So all right, we're pretty much set down here. Our computer is looking good. A few more things we got to take care of. Let's go overhead to our weight. So init page number 2. Let's throw in our weight here. Now that we have our payload and our fuel, we're going to scroll back up. 8.2 is what we need. 8.2. We'll put that on our block fuel. Excellent. Our performance speeds, we're going to go ahead and do transition. Altitude is 18,000. Flaps 1 for this takeoff. Temp 65. And we are set here. Let's go ahead and put in our V speeds, V1, VR, and V2. Okay, excellent. All right, cool. That is looking good. We are all set. Just waiting for our passengers to board. How are they doing? Pre-flight. Oh, they're boarding. How come I can't hear them? We gotta get their sound in here. How come I cannot hear them? Yeah, that should be right. Let me go check The volume, make sure that's good. Usually I'm able to hear something. Alright, so that is good there. No issues there. Open volume mixer. That looks good as well. Yeah, interesting. Let's see something. Let's see if I request. Yeah, I should be able to hear that. I can't hear them for whatever reason. Alright, we got some time. We can try to figure this out. Let me go ahead and check the sound. It should be here. Sound mixer. Yeah, sound's not coming across for whatever reason. Okay, not gonna worry about it now. Alright, we're pretty good to go, guys. As far as altimeter, let's get our weather information here. Should have printed it out. It's much easier to have it in here. Go ahead, click that print button, you know, get it in here. And now in case you switch screens, I have to go all the way back there to look at it. Here it is. Now we are set for altimeter 3034. So 3034 is our altimeter today. Let's put that in there. 3034, very nice. Up to the top, 3034 as well. Very nice, good. Okay, all is set here, guys. Let's get ready to push back and get going here. So let's get our crew going.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight tech.
We will be ready shortly.
We will.
Okay,
I just need to do
we'll
one
hold.
more thing. I want to get our SID departure for Kennedy 5 because I know the runway heading for 4 for the 4s, but for the 22s, I think we do runway heading on this, but I just want to confirm. And looking at this closely, yes, we do runway heading 224, our departure out of 22 right. So let's plug that in here, 224. I'm gonna select this down, and we're gonna go 224. Come on, what are you doing to me? There it is. Excellent. I think we're set, guys. Go over here, turn on our beacon lights, let them know that we are ready to go. We can turn on our seatbelt signs as fuel is loaded, and we are set. Let's get the pushback started.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight tech.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Roger. Release the parking brakes, please.
Nice. Release the parking brakes.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back.
All right, there we go. All right, using Pushback Express, guys, real nice. So worth the $25, I think it is. Very, very much worth it if you're flying quite a bit. It makes your job a lot easier when it comes to these pushbacks. Still trying to figure out what's going on with the sound. Come, we can hear our Pack X. All right, here we go. Pushback started. Time 239 Eastern time.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight 6428.
Turning here, always to the wrong way.
Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour.
You are clear behind, and you can start your engines at your discretion.
Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray
Engine
tables
2 is firing up.
are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, secure doors for departure.
We're pushing back nicely here. Want to be careful with these tight gateways. I crashed the other day. Actually, my last flight, I crashed because I did not hit the building. I went back and looked at the replay, but it was so close that they treated it that way.
Aircraft for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is on, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap.
Pushback complete. Set
Insert the
parking
metal
brakes,
fittings
please.
into one another. Tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap.
Parking brake set.
Roger. Okay, the tow bar is disconnected and the equipment is clear. We will see you on the left side with the pin.
Thanks, and you can disconnect and go to hand signals.
Thanks. Have a good flight. See you later.
Please take a few moments to now
Whoa,
locate one of the
what's going
several
on with our
emergency
engines?
exits on this aircraft.
Ah, I forgot to turn on the
Your nearest
APU.
exit may be behind you. In case of an emergency
What a
and we need
shame.
to evacuate the aircraft, there is lighting on the floor that will guide you towards the exit. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will drop in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth, secure the elastic band behind your head, tighten the straps if necessary, and breathe normally.
Alright, looking good.
Although
Let's
the
see how
bag
we're
does not
taxiing
inflate,
here. We are
oxygen is flowing
taxiing
to the mask. If you
via
are traveling with a child or
Alpha.
someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first and then assist others.
Alpha. We can
Keep your
actually
mask
go
on until a
Alpha
member of the
Delta
crew advises
Bravo
you it is safe to remove
to
it.
Echo. Alpha
In the
Delta Bravo
unlikely
to
event of a
Echo.
water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under
Right
the
into
seat or between the
22R
armrests. When
with
instructed
no
to do
problem
so,
there.
open the plastic pouch and remove the
And we'll
vest.
cross
Slip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your
3-1
waist
right.
and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tight. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If it doesn't inflate automatically,
Alright,
you may blow into the
engine
mouthpiece for
2 is firing up.
Each vest is equipped with a whistle and a light. If you need to, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation device. Please make sure to exit the aircraft as soon as possible and leave your belongings.
We got our tablet
Please
here. I
securely
don't use it
stow
as
your
much,
personal
but
items.
it's pretty
Make sure
cool.
your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. We remind you
Engine
that this
2
is
is
a
fired up.
non-smoking
Engine
flight.
1 coming on.
Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. All of this information and more can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you.
It has to be a way
We
for them
suggest
to,
reading this and letting a
so
cabin
we don't
member
have to
know if you
put
any
this in.
questions.
I'm sure it will.
Thank you for
Again,
flying with us
they're,
today, and we hope
they're
you
working
enjoy
on
your
it.
flight.
I'm sure. So over here, let's go performance company. Here it is. So we got to type in the sim captain. Good thing that my letters don't cause any craziness as far as aircraft shutting down or anything like that. There it is. That's our flight today. Excellent. Let's go back over here. Engines are up and running. Oh, number 1 still got a little bit to go. We'll wait for that. Winds 260 at 7 out of Kennedy, so not bad. Got some calm weather for once. It's been pretty crazy out here, which is fun. I like the crazy weather. I definitely enjoy it. Gives those landings a little bit more challenged type situations. So, all right, engine 1 is fired up. Put our switch to start. Go ahead, turn off our APU, our master switch. We can go ahead and turn on our taxi light, and we are good to go. I just want to take a quick look at the overhead panel, make sure we didn't miss anything. Nope, everything's looking good there. We are set, guys. Let's get our flaps in order. Speed brakes are on, auto brakes are set, and we are ready to taxi. I'm gonna call it out here on Vatsim so they know what our intentions are this afternoon. Oh, hold on, frequency. Make sure that it switches to. There it is. Perfect.
Kennedy traffic, Super Concord 3 on the parkway, visual runway 13 right, will port turning final, Kennedy traffic.
13 right. Okay, so why is he going 13 right? We're going. That's alright. That's fine. Well, it's not that bad. Kennedy traffic, Pacific Airways 6688, taxiing Alpha Delta Bravo. We'll hold short of runway 31 right, going for 22 right. Pacific Airways Kennedy traffic. Okay, let's rock. Got an inbound.
Kennedy, enough. Concord crossing 4 left, 22 right.
Kennedy traffic, Delta Concord 5 will follow the Pacific. We're going for 3-1 left for the Canarsie.
3-1 for the Canarsie.
Kennedy, down to my Alpha 0 runway.
Wow, a lot of traffic in here today. Let's see here. What is active?
Kennedy traffic, Super 3 turning final 1 for you by Kennedy traffic.
Alright, speaker coming in. Whatever your heart desires. So we're gonna go 22. 3-1 right. Delta Bravo. So we're just going, there's a lot of message going back and forth on Unicom right now and what runway to use. I was going to go 2-2 right, but I can go 3-1 right as well. That is not a problem for me. It makes it easier for everybody.
Kennedy traffic, Clipper 579, holding short, 3-1 left.
So I'm gonna go 3-1. 3-1 right. We'll do 3-1 right today. That works for me.
The Speedbird Concorde, you're doing the Parkway for 1-3 left, you said?
We're doing Parkway for 1-3 right, sir.
Copy.
Kennedy traffic, we're gonna go switch and go 3-1 left, Kennedy traffic, Pacific Airways.
Kennedy traffic, Super Concorde 3 vacated, Kilo Echo, and the other Concorde Echo, you try the approach once that's it. Kennedy traffic, Clipper 579, crossing runway 3-1 left.
Alright, make sure we don't run into anybody here on runway 4.
And 3-1 left, okay, the JFK. Kennedy traffic, Super 3 taxi terminal 75, Kilo Echo and Alpha. Kennedy.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead here. 3-1 left, down Zulu. Or 3-1 left. Weather's such a
Kennedy
big
traffic,
problem.
Delta Concorde 5 is holding short at 2-2 right. And Kennedy traffic, Delta Concorde 5 is crossing 2-2 right.
Where is he at? Over there? Down there? See, it's such a big problem with the weather, man. On flight sim, so much different information. It's just insane. Everybody's got different weather depending on what software they're using, or if they're just following Vatsim weather. It's just so all over the place. If they can get that fixed, this game will be much, much better, especially when you're online. I have landed many times with controllers, you know, lining you up in a runway, and I got a tailwind, a significant tailwind behind me. So it's something they got to really take care of there eventually. All right, we're gonna
Kennedy traffic, Clipper 579, lining up around the 4 left.
All right, 4 left. We
Kennedy
got
traffic, Delta 5 Heavy will line up 3-1 left, and we'll wait for Clipper to depart 4.
Kennedy traffic, Pacific will be number 3 for 3-1 left. All right, very, very busy here, guys. Love it. It's nice. Somebody forgot to clean the 3-1 left. Can't even tell us a runway.
And Kennedy traffic, Clipper 579, taking off runway 4 left.
if somebody's taking off 4 left, I think somebody was lining up 2 right. Let's see here. So 4 left over there, and I thought somebody's holding short 2 right. Yes. Oh, he's waiting. Okay, good. Tons of traffic, guys. Beautiful thing.
Kennedy traffic, Delta Concord 5, departing 31 left, left turn, Canarsie climb, Kennedy.
Alright, let's get ready for takeoff, guys. Quickly here. It's very busy. Lights are on. Everything is set. Strobe lights. Kennedy. Oh, hold on a second. Kennedy traffic lining up, runway 31 left. We'll hold a couple of seconds for departing traffic. Okay. Alright, pretty good. We'll wait for traffic on, what's that? That was 2 right up there. We'll see if he's ready to go. Lined up 31 right. So he's going 31 right, I see. Kennedy traffic. Was there anybody taking off from runway 4? I mean, sorry, 22 right? Negative. Okay. I'll take that as a no. Kennedy traffic, Pacific Airways 6688, taking off runway 31 left on the Canarsie climb. Kennedy traffic. Alright, excellent. Let's get out of here. Beautiful. Our plane is skidding right now with all this snow. Alright, let's hold that center line. Here it is, guys. V1. Rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gears are coming up. And we're going to go ahead and do our Canarsie climb here. So here we're turning into radio. I should have the radio connected, but I have it so memorized already from coming so much into Kennedy. We're going to turn here heading 223. Kennedy traffic, Pacific Airways 6688. Clear runway 31 left. Have a good one, everybody. We made it out of there safe.
Thanks, buddy.
Alright, 223 here is our Canarsie climb.
New York traffic, how you doing everybody? It's Delta 45, taxiing to runway 04 left via Alpha, then via Kilo, we'll hold sort of runway 31 left.
Alright, here we go. Wow, the screens are dark. Let's get this right here. Alright, looking good, guys. We can start pitching our nose up here. Everything is set. We're right on our Canarsie climb. We'll hold this to about, I think, 5,000 or so. the Breezy Point climb. Actually, Canarsie climb will be turning, but you know what? For us, the Breezy Point climb is a lot more beneficial. We'll keep going straight on that one, and then we'll turn towards our Robbinsville VOR. Nice, Kennedy on fire on Vatsim. All right, we're hitting 5,000. Let's go ahead and climb to our flight level 360. We can go ahead now and 360. There it is, 360, and we can go ahead and start direct Robbinsville. So I'm gonna go down here. Did I set up my lights? Getting so much glare, I guess, that everything looks so dark. All right, let's go ahead and go direct Robbinsville at this time. We can start turning 250. Oops. How do I get this to not do the 10? That's annoying. That's alright. 250 is where we need to be at. Let's do that. 250. We'll turn our autopilot on there, and then we're going to come back down here, and we're going to go direct Robbinsville. So direct Robbinsville. Alright, that is set. Now we can go ahead and turn
we are now passing through
this to managed. No problem.
On your larger portable
cool, very good.
devices.
Above 10,000 feet, guys, everything can come off here. Landing lights are coming off. Runway turn off lights can come off. Taxi takeoff lights can come off as well. All looking very nice.
We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi to find out more information.
Alright, as we leave the New York area, very exciting action there. A lot of planes taking off all kinds of different runways, but it turned out real nice. Real nice. Alright, we're passing 11,000. We can go ahead and put our altimeter to standard at this time, since we won't be leveling off anywhere below 18,000. We're going straight to our flight level, so 29902 here as well. Excellent, and we are set, guys. Speed brakes can be disarmed. Sweet. Excellent. Beautiful flight. We got a pretty nice. Did we leave early? I don't know how much minutes the expected arrival did we actually take off on, but cool. I'm gonna go ahead and write my departure time so we can file it later. Alright, that was 2:39 Eastern time, and off we go. Alright, we're into some clouds here at the moment. Look at just how amazing that looks right there. Just incredible. Very nice. Alright, let me turn down the sim sound on this. It's way too high when we do our outside view. There we go. Let's get our mixer and turn that down a little bit. That's much better. Look at that, man. Ah, it's nice. Very nice. Got a nice screenshot here. That is perfect. All right, snap that. Good. Jump back in, make sure everything is in order. All right, let's take a look at our flight pad here. Any new updates? They sneaked them in. They sneak the updates in. You don't even realize how much work these guys are doing in the background. They just sneak them in. So let's see. I noticed this is dark now, so you can actually see what you're typing. That's good. They still need to be able to, again, now if you have a hotkey, like if your name has a G in it, you know you're gonna be putting the gear out, right? So you don't want to do that. Or if you have a Y, if you have a Y, it's probably the worst because you're slew mode. You know, so hopefully this will get to the point that when you are typing in here, it's not triggering anything as far as hotkeys. The map is working lovely at this time. That looks good. You can see the weather here. Man, how great is this? Just incredible. Okay, what else we have? The link to MCDU. That's, I don't know if I have to do anything else to make that work, but I usually have to put in my name and then go ahead and do from SimBrief. Now this is 1650. That's our Zulu time departure, which is about right. We departed at 1640. Actually, no, 40. Yeah, 49. Or was it 39? And then our estimated arrival is going to be 1920. All right, and this is our routes right here. How cool is that? 800 nautical miles. This is the weather. Again, we have 270 people all over the place, have all different type of weather. And wow, was that, am I reading that right? 040, 8 gusting 16. Okay, 8 gusting 16. I thought it was more. That's not too bad. But that should be fun. That should be fun. Did that change? Oh, there we go. Make a nice little turn here. Let's get some music in here. Let's get some vibes in here. Alright, there we go. I wonder if weather change. Probably did, since we're at the hour already. Hopping back in here, let's take a look at what the weather was before. It was sitting at a 07 at 8. That has changed, and now this should be matching that as well. AOC menu, let's request that weather. Here we go. We'll see what comes back. All right, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Today we are on our Pacific Airways flight number 6428, going really smooth right now. Really nice. Everything looking very, very nice. Through 25,000 for flight level 360. All systems are looking good. Everything is in green. No alerts. No madness. All working. Pretty cool. Let's review our flight plan just in case. Make sure we don't miss anything. Let's just go through this quickly. And I'm gonna go up here and switch this over to planned. Oops, nope, here. Switch that over. Oh, flight directs can be turned on. And let's just run through it. Okay, so we are sitting at passing Robbinsville. We're going for Copes. Bird is next. SAAME. Flirt Hyper is in here. Good. MRB is good. EYTEE is good. Collins, not Collins, so I'm missing, but you know what I mean. Cole Ends is good. Perks is good. HVQ is great. Spade. Jockey, and here we have Uncle. Looks like Uncle. And what are we missing here? Hyper. After Hyper, we have Flirt, Hyper. I have MRB. Wait, did we pass MRB? Yes, actually we did MRB. Yep, we're over here all the way. I'm looking at Navigraph now to match to confirm things. And Spade, Jockey, and then we have Uncle, and then we go right into our departure. So our departure today, let's go check our winds. MEDAR is here. Let's print this out. So we have it 040. So let's look at the runways over at Louisville Muhammad Ali International and what the runways are like. And let's see here the runway situation. So we have 17s, we have 11, and we have 3.5. So 3.5 makes the most sense. So maybe 3.5 right seems to be a good one. This is really all the UPS terminal. I've been here, actually flown in here in actual life, and it's all UPS. I think everybody in Louisville works in UPS. You know, they're just huge down there. Well, that's not true. Not everybody works in UPS, but the big part of them do. I know there's people there that they have family members and family members that all work in UPS. I used to work at a distribution company, and we did a lot of business with UPS at that time. And yeah, every time we had meetings, there were people that were meeting for the first time in these conference rooms. I'm like, wait, what? You worked here 10 years, you worked here 15 years, so you guys are meeting for the first time. That's how big they are. It's just incredible. So UPS, alright, that looks good. So 35 right is what we're going for. Let's plug that in the flight plan. Our arrival is going to be 35 right. We could do the ILS, no problem. And our arrival is the Maud DD6 arrival. And our transition point, Bourbon. I don't know if it's Bourbon. Let's see. Let's check what our transition point is for today's arrival into Louisville. Looking at the charts here, it's an RNAV arrival, and what do we have? So our transition point is, we cut in at Uncle. Where is Bourbon? For ILS 35. Let's see where Bourbon is located here. Let's get ILS 35 right. And let's see what transition makes the most sense. Alright, and we could do Bourbon. It's a little yeah, we could. If we were to do Bourbon, or we could just do Final. I think we could just do Final, because Bourbon throws us back a little bit more. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about so you see what's happening. So if we look at this here, Bourbon puts us down over here. Yeah, I think we should go straight in for the Final. It makes more sense, right? So that's what we're going to do. We have that set there. ILS Final, and let me just look at our map over here one more time. Yeah, so we'll come in. Where's the runway? Right here. Okay, so we'll come in right into there. I wonder where would let's look at the approaches. How would 35 line up? So 35 right is going to, yeah, so I think we go straight to Final, makes sense. Alright, straight to Final. Let's grab our weather. So no Vias. Transition Greedy. Oh, it's another transition here I gotta look at. Hold on. Another transition grady. Let's see here. Our transition. I don't think we need these really. We're transitioning at We're not actually. We're not doing a good transition because we're cutting into UNCKL. Is UNCKL a transition point here? I don't think it is. Oh, it is. Good. Good. It's right in the middle, but that's good. I'm glad that that's one. And that's what we have. Let's confirm it. Oh. All right, that's our flight plan. We checked all of that. And UNCKL, we transition into Bourbon. Nope, that's not right. See, this one starts getting a little funky. This is the type of stuff that pisses me off. Like, what just happened there? So ILS 35 right, it took the star off. I don't know why. It makes no sense. We have the runway in here, so it makes us do it again. And this is again, I don't know if maybe I could be doing something wrong, but this makes no sense to me. Right, so ILS 35 right. Our arrival is going to be the MAD 6 arrival. We don't want this transition, right? We don't need it. And we are our inbound point. Oh, I see, I already had it. I messed it up. Hold on, let's go back. Let's do it again. So the second time you do it, for some reason it's already there. So I don't know why it does that. So this is perfectly fine. Now when we pick our arrival plate, MAD 6, just don't worry about it. Just hit insert and it does it. It does it here, there. For some reason, I don't know why it does it that way. That's the way it just works. The Boeing is not like that. It allows you to quickly, you know, select it easier, I think, but I don't know, that's just me maybe. Either way, we're looking good, guys. We are at flight level 360, so let's go ahead and turn off our seatbelt signs. Passengers can go ahead and move around the cabin. Right over here. Usually when we level off, I usually say like a general announcement. That usually helps the satisfaction percentage there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and seatbelt sign off, and we are set. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We are all set here. Everything's looking good. Atlanta Center is on.
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected.
I wonder what's going to be active today. What's the event for this evening on Vatsim? I'll definitely be willing to do something tonight. Fly into any event. I'm going to look that up as well. We'll see what's happening there.
In a few moments, we will be starting our in-flight service. We'll be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Please look in your seat back for a list of complimentary and premium drinks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. If you wish to make an additional purchase, we only accept credit cards.
Do we have our Volanta in place? How are we doing here? Let's take a look at what's happening here on Vatsim. Let's move on over. What do we have going on? So Kennedy is on fire today. A lot of traffic. All right, no controllers at this point. This is the wrong aircraft. I don't know why it picks this stuff. Where is it? We want that. We're sitting in the A32NX. So that's the one we want there. Our flight number. Let's fix that here. Is Pacific Airways flight 6428. All right, cool. Click on here, we can see where we're at. Definitely been very active this month. Excellent, cool. fix the weather, flight simulator, make it such an important part of the simulator is the weather. Gotta have it right. Not saying that this is incorrect, I'm just talking about overall. Yesterday I was flying and clearly my weather was so off. I mean, I fly into Kennedy a lot, so I live here. I look outside, it was nothing, nowhere near what the sim was showing. So something so crucial like that needs to get corrected as soon as possible. I know they're working on it. These guys they're all over it, man. I really appreciate what these guys are doing for this hobby of ours. I mean, it's pretty, they're on it. They're on it. They're on it. I can switch this back. Alright folks, I'm gonna go heat up my coffee because it got cold here. I got it before takeoff and I did not take a sip. Just tasted it a few minutes ago and it was nice and cold. Not the way I want it. So I'm gonna go heat that up, take a quick break, and we'll be back. Let's put some put a nice outside view. This good here. That's good. Maybe towards the sun. About that. That may be a little bit better. I'll turn down the engine sound a little bit more. We'll put on some music, chill, relax, and we'll come back in a little bit. All right, guys, I am back. Let's see what's going on here in our flight as we approach our destination. We are about probably 35 minutes out or so. Let's make sure everything is set in preparation for our arrival here. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn down our vibes a little bit here, bring them down. There we go. All right, cool. Let's see what we got going on. So here we are, very bumpy ride. I've been watching it. This thing is bouncing all over the place. Headwind is wild. So yes, a lot going on here at flight level 360. All right, let's take a look at everything. Let's go ahead and look at our arrival, make sure everything is in place. So we are hitting, let's take out our template to see when we have to start descending so we can plan for that. So looking at our template, and we are we should be hitting, okay, we're still a little ways out. We need to be at MAD at 11,000, so expect 11,000 for MAD. We don't have no other restrictions aside from that. So let's take a look how far out we are from MAD. Seems like we're yeah 160. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to descent here. Airport's about 200 miles away. So again, I'll say about 30 minutes or less by the time we descend, reduce speed, and get everything all set up to go. So cool. Let's check our weather, because we are at the hour. Let's see if that has changed. So we're gonna go and check the weather here. Let's go over to our ATSU and see what's happening there. So our ATSU, I'm sorry, MCDU. Then down to our ATSU, we'll check this AOC menu, and let's request our weather for our arriving airport. Okay, company message, waiting for that. So how many miles are we from MAD? We are currently from MAD, looks like once we hit unlock or UNCKL or whatever that is there, we are going to be about 20 miles from MAD. We got to be at 16 at 10,000 feet. So expect to cross MAD at 10,000 feet. Once we get here, we're about 20 miles out. So in total 20 miles, and we're going to estimate here this is 160, so about 180 miles out to get down to 11,000, right? You got the 160 ring right here, and then the 20 plus miles here. Yeah, probably a little less than under 180. Might actually be exactly more like 175 or so. Strong headwinds. Headwind right now is 100 knots, 107. As we pass HVQ, I think we can start our descent down to 10,000. Maybe at Spade, we can start doing that. I think that will make sense. All right, let's check the weather. Let's get rid of this one. Let's see our META for Kjfk-Ksdf. So it looks like winds have changed a little bit. We're 020 at 5. Now they were gusting earlier at 070. So now it's a little bit of a change. That's the weather. New weather has been received. Let's take a look at our airport and runway. So 020, I think 35. We are still good for those. Actually, it's gotten better as far as preferable runway. So 35 right, still good for us as an arrival. We have it right here, 35 right. So looking good there. I want to go ahead and start my descent. Let's get down to 11,000. We're 160 miles out from the from the field, 180, 160 from our descent point. So I think we can start getting down there to 11,000 or 10,000. 11,000. So 11,000, here we come. Let's go ahead and start our descent here. I'm doing it a little bit early because this aircraft tends to descend a little bit slow. Unless you do it yourself. I always keep it managed. Sometimes when I gotta expedite the descent, I'll come in here and I'll start increasing the rate feet per minute, but I think we have more than enough time to get down there at from 36,000 to 10,000. Pretty bumpy ride, as you can see. All right, our descent is underway. We are currently over Charleston, actually. We're literally over it right now, looking at Navigraph. Cool, cool, cool. I might do a turnaround flight back to New York. I won't stream that one, but I'll probably do a turnaround flight back to Kennedy. Let's see how we feel after we land. What is this weird music? What is this? Next. What was that? All right. Alright, that's the old weather. I wonder if this does this change? How do we get new weather? How do we refresh this here? The time on this is 1956. So that would have been, yeah, so this is old by 2 hours or so. How do we refresh that? Link to MCDU? Nope. Okay. Not sure how we will do that, but I'm sure there will be a way to get that all set up and going nicely. Alright, we should be getting into the clouds any minute now, but another probably 3,000 feet or so. We should be hitting the clouds. Let's see. Engines on idle as we descend here, almost idle. Not doing a whole lot of work at the moment. We're descending 3,000 feet per minute. It's pretty aggressive, down to 2,000 now. So it's again, I think that's because we're bouncing around a little bit here with this headwind, is what I'm assuming. Our throttles are a little bit off. They should be, oh no, they were fine. It should be right there. Yes, let's enter our information. Good reminder. Let's go over to our ILS chart for runway 35, right? And what we want to do is start putting in our destination information in our performance page. So looking at this, let's get a nice close-up look of what's happening here. So I'll go over to performance next on the phase, and for the approach, we're looking at the altimeter of 3014. Our temperature is where is it? No, that's the visibility. What's our temperature? Here it is. Minus, is that -1? We'll do -1 for our temperature, and our winds are 0 to 0 at 5. 0 to 0 at 5. So pretty much calm at the moment. Transition altitude is 18,000. There we go. And our decision height for this runway ILS approach, what is our minimums, is going to be 580, and that's going to be 100 feet above the ground. So 580 is our decision height, 500 feet above the ground. Perfect. Airport elevation is, yep, 501. 501? No, that doesn't make sense. What's the airport elevation on this? That wouldn't make sense. But that's what it says here. Airport elevation 501. So how? If our decision height is 580, okay, about 100. Okay, I get it. Not exactly 100, but about 100 feet above ground. Got it. All right, sweet. That is in. So this is all set. We can go ahead and look where we are. There we are. Into the clouds at 20,000, heading down to 10,000. And we descended too early. Probably because of this headwind. This headwind probably slowing us down big time. At 70 knots. Was 100 earlier. Alright guys, we're in the soup at the moment. Visibility was pretty bad, right? Visibility was low. I think we're showing, yeah, 1 mile, mile and a half visibility. So that's pretty. We're gonna be in the soup here for a very long time. Looks like. What's the broken at 800, overcast at 1200. So yeah, we got some pretty bad visibility here. Should make our approach challenging and fun. Our altimeter, let's put that in since we're under 18. That's 3014. We'll throw that there and we'll throw that here. Oops, there we go. 3014. Perfect. All right, so we are coming up on 10,000 very, very early. Man, so early. Let's slow down this descent as much as possible. We can do like 800 feet per minute. Let's get those engines working. Well, the headwind is a lot less now. It's 40 miles less than what it was up there. Should have taken that into a little bit of more consideration. This is why when I'm coming east, every time I'm coming into New York, I'm always overshooting these approaches because the way the winds are. There's just, you got this 100-mile tailwind most of the time. And, you know, I'm overshooting, coming in, you know, too high, too fast. As we approach our airport, we're still 120 miles out from the field. Pretty far out. Alright, let's start looking at gates and where we're going to park here. So that whole middle terminal is all UPS. Actually, when we land, we're gonna roll it out all the way to the end, because then there we can go ahead and taxi out to the left on Delta 6. So we'll roll this one out, even Delta 5. No need to expedite our exit on this one. The terminal's all the way at the end, and then we can taxi off to our left. So we're prepared and ready for that as we continue our descent down to 10,000. After 10,000 MAD, which is still pretty far out, right in here somewhere. I think it's the second one, third one. After that, we're going to then head down to, based on our approach, at 4,000. We're cleared down to 4,000 at or above, and then after Pegasus, we're down to UPS Co. At or above 3,000. We can intercept ILS at that time, runway 31 right. Alright guys, coming up finally to 10,000. Still got some ways to go. I'm going to be checking my speed. I want to make sure it does not slow down. I want to stay at 290 and better, get there as soon as possible. Wind's still pretty crappy up here. 60 on the wind, so still at 10,000 feet, still getting some pretty crappy winds. Alright, looks like we're gonna be in this for some time. Setting out to be a instrument landing all the way down to, looks like 800 is where some of the overcast and broken situation is. We might get a little glimpse of the ground as we get to some of these clouds, maybe. Look at the it's funny how we're trying to send to 10,000, but it's not getting there. I wonder what's up with that. We're struggling to get these couple of 100 feet.
The flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt.
Bouncing around a bit. Alright, we're coming up on Yaki. Still 50 miles out. Again, descended way too early. That headwind, I should have waited. Should have waited like probably 50, like wow, not even, like almost 100 miles. I think I'm 100 miles early on my descent, based on how far we are now from our waypoint. Alright guys, we'll be right back, taking a quick break. All right, sorry about that. Back, call with the wife. She's at work. Cool. Let's see what we got going on here. So approaching our 10,000. Still pretty far out. Man, that was a really bad. Now that I think about it, that was way too early. Oh, good. Increase my speed here, guys, at 2,300. Make sure we keep on pushing. Get there as fast as possible. And again, we came down this low. We don't even have no visibility, so we can't even enjoy our, you know, our early descent. Right? Because when you descend this early at 10,000, you start looking around. You can actually entertain yourself with what you're seeing, but we can't even do that in these conditions. All right, let me see. Do we have traffic? How's the traffic looking? All right, Vatsim is starting to light up. I see controllers in a lot of places here. That's nice. Pretty dead in our area at the moment. Got another aircraft coming in. UPS, of course. He's inbound. From the south. Alright, we're getting some rain. Alright, just checking my information here. Where's my ILS? ILS is good. Airport charge is good. We got everything in place. We are set, guys. All right, let's get to it. Now we're going to be early. We might be 10 minutes early. We would have definitely been 10 minutes, even 15 minutes early on our expected arrival if we had not descended so early. We would definitely have been crushing the speed down here. But this such an early descent really threw us off. Into Kentucky. Alright, we're almost there, guys. Almost there. Down at 10. From here we'll be about 20 miles. So give it 20 miles here. Again, 60 miles out still. What was I thinking? Well, I'll tell you what, I wasn't thinking. How about that? And even at 10,000, we still got this crazy headwind. Would you expect that will at least come down? We'll be at least get moving. But we still got this nasty headwind here at 10,000. Have our weather on? Nope, we do not. How dare us? Let's turn down that weather map a little bit. There we go. I think that's good enough. Alright, we're definitely in it, guys. Pretty nasty stuff here. Saw some rain showers earlier as well. Alright, we'll start turning our sounds down and focusing in on what's happening here. So let's turn our music off and prepare. For our approach. Alright, so now we're about 80 miles from the field. We'll start turning in that UNCKL waypoint. There's the start of our arrival into Louisville International, and we're going to be in this, I think, for the whole way down based on the MEDAR that we just looked at. Alright, getting comfy. I like to use the rudders without shoes. It's just, I don't know, it feels great. Logitech rudders. Alright, so it looks like we'll be having traffic behind us. He's coming up fast because, again, he did it the right way. He descended properly. And he is coming up behind us pretty fast. I'm looking at that on SimBrief. But we should still be able to get ahead because he's back up probably, I want to say, about 60 miles. And I want to make that 50 because SimBrief obviously is going to be delayed a little bit. He's probably a little bit ahead than what he actually shows there. He's at 24,000 feet at the moment, maybe 20 by now. And we're at 10 for Maud. We'll start calling it out. We're about around 50 miles from the field. We'll call it out. Let people know our intentions here. Too tight to say we're ahead of schedule. It might take us actually 18 minutes to get down because of the descent. We'll say general announcements, see if people like that. Well, not so much, I guess. Right. Everything's looking good on our approach as we get closer and closer to our approach plate here. ILS seems pretty easy, straightforward. Winds are not too bad, but visibility is an issue today. Alright, we're about 60 miles south of the field at this point. I don't see no other traffic inbound besides that one. We'll call out our intentions now, let him know exactly what we're doing so he knows we're here if he's not aware of our presence already. Here we go, turning in at MAD, 10,000 for MAD, and then we're going to descend to 3,000. Louisville Mohammed Ali International traffic, Pacific Airways 6688 is about 60 miles south of the field, inbound on the MAD arrival. We're at 10,000 for MAD waypoint at the moment. We'll call descent to 3,000 for ILS approach runway 35 right. Alright, we're set there. Starting a nice turn here. Finally. That felt like it took forever, especially in this crappy weather where you can't see anything. We'll start our turn here, and we're 20 miles out from MAD at this point, so we're moving, guys. We're moving. We're getting there. Okay, here we go. And then those winds are going to be pushing us sideways for a bit there. Gonna be curious of what altitude that slows down there or starts becoming a factor. Here we go, guys. We're turning. Might not look like it, but we are. Instruments show that we are. Got some rain hitting us here. Then after MAD, we're going to descend to, I said 3,000, but it's actually 4,000. Which we can. I'm sure looking at this plate right now, we can go 3,000. We won't hit 4,000 in 20 miles from 10. It will take us a bit. There we go, getting a nice little crosswind at 50 miles still, pushing us sideways a bit here as we head north for our approach. There we go, put up our sounds a little bit more now. All right, let's read our landing and routing here. So we're for landing after tuck. After tuck, we are for runway 35 right. From tuck on track 290 to Pegasus, then track 350 to UPS Co. And then from there expect ILS runway 35 right approach. So I think that is all typed in here. And if it's not, we can fly with our headings, no problem. Yeah, I see Pegasus on there. Our ILS starts all the way down here. We can actually, yeah, from here go straight Pegasus. I don't know what this is all about up here. We'll go straight Pegasus after Turk, which is what they expect us to do anyway.
We have begun our final descent into Louisville. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash.
Oh, that is if you're landing south. We're landing north. So we're going straight here.
Carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Alright, so after we cross MAD, we're down to 4,000 guys. Sent to 4,000. ILS 3135 right approach. The heading here at Turk is going to be 290. 290 will take us straight into Pegasus, and then from there heading 350 straight. Well, this will be the approach right there. You see it 350. This will be 350, but from here to here, I'm not sure what this is doing here, why that's there, but we're going straight 290 to Pegasus after this this one here. Can we delete that? That's part of the approach. Probably not going to be easy to delete. If I look at this, oh, maybe we can. Hold on, let's look at the flight plan. Maybe we can get rid of that. Let's see. Get rid of this. Insert. See how that looks? Much better. Still not what we need. Because we need to go straight to Pegasus. So can we get rid of BRBO? Well, see, no, we don't want to do that. What are you doing? We don't want to do that. No. Keep going the way you were going. So let's take control of our heading here. Keep going what you were doing. The heading here, looking at our charts, is 314. Stick to 314. There we go, 314. Turk is over here somewhere. See, we didn't delete that. Why did that disappear? This is stuff that pisses me off. Why did Tuck disappear from here? We didn't touch it, right? So something weird with the approach is, again, either we're doing something wrong or whatever, but something's weird is just happening. So I'm just following my navigraph here. When I get to Tuck, I'm gonna go ahead and turn 290 based on my charts. But again, that right there just made no freaking sense, and it pisses me off because it happens every time. Louisville traffic, Pacific Airways 66 today is leaving 10,000 for 4,000. I should announce my location. Height, altitude is good, but you need to announce your location. All right, let's go to manage speeds, guys. We're gonna stick to 250 though. Want to move on this if we can. So I'm gonna stick to 250 here if I can get it to go up one more. If not, there we go, 250, perfect. And we'll start our descent here to 4,000. We're going to turn on our ILS. landing lights can come on, guys. That is good. Seatbelt signs is coming on. It's advice. I think the seatbelt sign is on for our crew already. Excellent. And we are not at tuck yet. I'm just looking at my Navigraph for now. 290 will take us right into our ILS anyway, so hopefully by then, after we start heading 290, our ILS will be set and we'll run right into it. I don't have to worry about heading 350 after Pegasus. Alright guys, back. Sorry. So turning here to a 4 for Pegasus. 290 would be better. Alright, there we go. And we're going to go ahead and reduce our speed. We need to be at 4,000 or more. So once we level off at 4,000, we're going to go ahead and start reducing our speed here to get ready for our approach. Alright, heading straight Pegasus. All looks good. Everything is in line. We got our information is on here, right? We put that in. Yes. Oh, everything's perfect. Excellent. Again, we're going to be in this all the way down, looks like. So it is what it is. And what else are we missing? I think we're all set, guys, right? Yeah, everything's looking pretty good, guys, for our approach here into Louisville, Kentucky, Ali International. Wing lights are on. That's good. We turn runway, turn off, and taxi lights a little bit later. Everything's looking perfect. All right, we're going straight to 4,000 at or above at Pegasus. We're looking good. We're going to level off here. As I level off, I'm also going to pull back the speed. So we're going to go ahead and start bringing this down to at least 220. 220 for our speed here. Oops. There we go. 218 is fine. We got this thing doing it by 10 now instead of 1. Not sure how you can click on and off that. If there's a button you could do that or what. So there might be. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's a hit or miss on, depending on how it feels. All right, Pegasus at 4,000. Still no ILS information populated here. Let's make sure our ILS is in the radio. Yes, it is right there, so that's good. Oh, just speaking of the ILS, there it is. We got it. Excellent. So we're gonna go ahead and switch on over to that. There we go. There's our navigation and our ILS, and we are set for that. Right, leveling off at 4,000, we can throw our first set of flaps on. At 220, we're going to maintain a very fast approach here. We're going to probably do 210 all the way to maybe, looking at my ILS approach, about 5 miles out or so. Actually, no, less, about 3.5 miles out. Pegasus at 4,000. Right at Pegasus, we can go ahead and start descending to 3,000, but we need to cross Pegasus at exactly 4,000 or above, which is right there. So we'll keep that there. We're gonna go ahead and turn on our approach. There we go. We'll turn that on. We're looking for the glide slope, and that should turn on in a second. We'll also get a little bit closer. I'm gonna get this. Do we have it? Yep. Approach is turning on. Now let's get down to 3,000. Excellent. All right. We're looking good, guys. Very nice. Louisville traffic, Pacific Airways 6688, turning final runway 35 right. We're about 13 miles out. All right, 13 miles out. Lining up with ILS Lovely. We're descending to 3,000. Glide slope is coming down with us as well. We're gonna keep a high speed. All right, here's, yeah, I knew we were gonna probably break out a little bit, but I thought I saw overcast at 800 as well. But it looks like we might be breaking out here. So that's cool. All right, we have the light in sight. All right, so it won't be as bad as approach as I thought. I thought we were gonna be in this all the way down to about 800 feet. But no, we got some visibility. Alright, glide slope coming down. Should be catching up with us pretty soon here. Speed 220. 3,000 feet. We'll be leveling off. Let's advise our crew we're getting ready for landing here. Alright, glide slope is active, guys. Let's slow this bad boy down. We're gonna go ahead down to 185. 185. Gonna go ahead and wait for that to slow down. Our gears are coming down. That will help us slow down pretty nice there. Speed brakes coming on. Auto brakes on medium is good. Flaps will get them down as soon as we slow down a little bit more here. Can we get down to 185 here? No, the other way. There we go. I could do 180. 180 is good. We are set. Runway turnoff lights can come on. Taxi lights can come on. Looking good. How does it? It's weird. Sometimes when you hit it, that's the prepare cabin crew member take your seats. Whatever. It says announcement, but I'm not getting it now for some reason. Alright guys, we got the fuel inside. Actually, visibility is not going to be an issue coming in here. We are looking at it pretty good. Look at the nice detail of the highways there. Excellent. Short final. Louisville traffic, Pacific Airways 6688 on short final, 5 miles out. Runway 35 right. Alright guys, good. Fully configured here. Flaps are out. We're coming in at 185. We're going to slow it down now on our approach speed on the final descent here. So we'll bring it down here to manage. They'll bring it down to about 140, which is our final. And we can go ahead and get the flaps fully configured here. Very nice. Let me see if it does it now. Still can't hear it. Alright, 500. My aircraft. Let's bring it in. Straight forward here, guys. Looking good. Got the poppies, got the field lined up nicely. Winds are calm. 7 from the left, but not too bad. Okay, looking good there. 100. Okay. Alright, throttles is idle. Hold that nose up. Let's just slide down nicely. Let's just sink in. Little floaty there. Get down. Alright, there we go. Alright, bring the nose nice. Reverse throttles. We want to get all the way down to the field as much as possible. So once we hit 60, we'll let it roll a little bit here. We want to take the last exit. Makes it easier for us as far as our terminal. We'll take this one here. It's fine. Okay, there we go. Excellent.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Louisville
to
traffic,
Louisville.
Pacific Airways
The local
66
time
days
is
clear, runway 35 right,
4:54
taxiing to
p.m.,
gate
and it's
via
currently
Delta
about 30
Kilo.
degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign
Going
is
too
turned
fast,
off.
buddy. Slow
Remember
down.
to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may
Slow
have
down,
shifted
slow
during the
down.
flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us.
There we
If you're
go.
making
It's
a
a little better.
connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary. to
Alright guys,
ensure a smooth
cool.
continuation of your journey.
Landing lights is coming off. Very nice. Strobe lights can come off. We're off the runway. And we're taxiing on Kilo straight to our gate. APU. Let's get that going. Start. Very nice. And we are set. Let's go ahead and clean up our flaps here. Speed brakes can come down. And everyone, welcome to Louisville Muhammad Ali International. Let's go ahead and pick one of these gates here, straight in. Do we have anybody waiting for us that we can go to? I don't see nobody from Sim, so we'll take this gate right in here. Let's go ahead and turn off our lights so we don't blind people. There we go. Oh, landing light's still on. Perfect. Let's go ahead and turn on our APU. Here we go. Can move up a little more. Perfect. Excellent. Parking brakes are set. And we are good here, guys. Let's go ahead and turn off our engines. Go ahead and connect our taxi, our jetway. Can't wait for them to decide that was a horrible idea and to take that thing off. That should be coming soon. Somebody's got to realize how bad that was. To add that there, when you, especially if you want to do a complete full shutdown of your aircraft, it's the last thing you want to have to deal with every time is that. I don't think nobody just automatically hits continue and disconnects, right? It's another aircraft coming in. Let's see how he is doing. He was oh, there he is. He landed already. Nope, that's something else. Alright, passengers are deplaning, guys. Seatbelt signs can come off. All is looking good here. How is our engines are fully down now? We can go ahead and turn off our beacon lights. Wing lights can come off. All this is looking very, very good. Pretty cool, man. All set. TCAS can come off. Excellent, guys. Pretty nice flight. Longer than what I wanted it to be. Very long at the end. Definitely could have done better with that descent. You know, it's just always improving. Always improving. Ah, there he is. He took 3-5 left. I thought it was to him, right? I thought I saw something flashing. UPS traffic coming in. Was I bugging? Something there for sure. At least I thought I saw. Alright, Sim2 Pro Kid. 2 Pro kit is giving us actually a nice landing report. We definitely floated there. We still got in the touchdown zone, in the threshold, but definitely floated more than what I wanted to. It gave us 106, I think it was. That's pretty good. Let's see what Pack X gives us on our landing. I'm just plane spotting right now. For UPS 7457, he's at 3,000 feet. And he's coming in. We have another aircraft here as well. See them on Vatsim. I don't see them here. I think probably over there. Yep, right over there, UPS. So this area here, this entire thing over there, this is all UPS. And this is the regular terminal here for passengers, but that is all UPS, man. This is their world over there. All right, let's jump back into our cockpit here. Let's see what we got. We turn the radar off now. We don't need that. Turn this off. External power on there already. Cool. All right, guys. Good flight. Flight time. It's not bad. I think this did up. I think it did update now. So it did update. It takes a little bit to update here. You can see that. So it did update 2056. No, still delayed a little bit there. We should be at 2156 or 2150 something. I think there he is. Yeah, so we did see the light all the way out there. Now we can see him coming in on the left hand side of the field. Runway 35 left. All right, so we are done there. Let's take a look on how that is looking right now. See how we did. Let's take a look. Let's go over to Pack X and see how we made out on our flight. So let's end our flight. All right, Pacific Airways 6428 flight number, A320 Kennedy. Let's look at this while we look at the landing. Oh, we missed the landing. There he is. Either way, 92% satisfaction, 108 feet per minute. Not bad. I got 106 on toolkit, so that's good. Flight time 2 hours, 2:17 block time. Soft landing. Yeah, it was very, very soft. It was a very good landing. So yeah, cool, guys. Right in the middle too. Just perfect. UPS coming in, UPS in the ground there as well. On this airport is like big UPS hub. So cool, guys. Looking good. Gonna save this. This one is in the books. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you guys next flight. We'll see where we go. I'm probably gonna take off from here now, go back to Kennedy, and then gotta get to Europe. We gotta get to Europe. The action there with the air traffic control is just insane. So definitely gotta get that going. All right, thank you, guys. See you on the next one.